Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. I have no special talents. I'm only passionately curious. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The only source of knowledge is experience. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives, and not in what he is able to receive. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. We know from daily life that we exist for other people first of all, for whose smiles and well-being our own happiness depends. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. The value of a man resides in what he gives, and not in what he is capable of receiving. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. We should take care not to make the intellect our god. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. we have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. You never fail until you stop trying. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. Imagination is the highest form of research. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The value of achievement lies in the achieving. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at it without doing anything. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. We shall require a substantially new manner of thinking if humanity is to survive. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I have deep faith that the principle of the universe will be beautiful and simple. In the end, the only thing that matters is not the years in your life, but the life in your years. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. We hope for your support in the form of likes and comments. Thank you for watching.